The use of drugs by our Nigerian celebrities seem to be on the rise. Just this week, officials from the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, NDLEA, arrested popular musicians Zinoleesky and Mohbad. These Malian artists were apprehended in their home in the Lekki area of Lagos State in the earlier hours of Thursday for being in possession of cannabis and molly. This will be the second arrest of well-known celebrities in less than 2 months. If we recall, the Drug Enforcement Agency arrested the general, a skit maker, an Instagram comedian, in his home in January. He was arrested and convicted of drug trafficking by the Federal High Court in Lagos alongside Caleb William for unlawful possession of 15 grams of cannabis and 14 grams of tramadol in Lagos State. This is not a good model for our youths to follow who look up to these people as a standard for what they need to do. Nigerian singer Portable has come out to challenge the National Drug Law Enforcement Agency over the recent arrest of his colleagues. In a video that he posted on Instagram, he questioned why the NDLEA operatives would invade private homes in search of drugs. He warned that anyone that tries it with him will collect. In his words on that video, which I quote, "Should we not smoke weed in our houses again? Are you the ones that built our houses or bought land for us? What is it? Everyone should mind their business. So if you near my side, you go collect." For me, this is wrong and we don't need to encourage this at all in any way. Let us not kid ourselves. There are consequences to substance abuse and it should not be encouraged in any form at all. And so we're going to look at some of the consequences of substance abuse and how we can help to curtail how much of these affect our society in the long run. There is no such thing as a high-functioning alcoholic or drug abuser. Anyone who indulges in substance abuse is definitely not functioning to their highest potential. Substance abuse is actually about abusing yourself. It is self-imposed emotional and physical abuse that damages everything and everyone around you. The first consequence to substance abuse disorder that I want to look at today is the effect on health. Substance abuse is linked to a wide range of short and long-term health effects. The effect of substance abuse on health can vary depending on the type, how much of it, how often it is taken, and the person's general well-being. Overall, the effects can be far-reaching, impacting almost every organ of the human body and can include a weakened immune system, which can increase the risks of illness and infection, heart conditions that are ranging from abnormal heart rates to heart attacks and collapsed vein and blood vessels infections from injected drugs. It could be nausea and abdominal pain, which can also lead to changes in appetite and weight loss. It could cause increased strain on the liver, which can put the person at risk of significant liver damage or liver failure. It could result in seizures, stroke, mental confusion, and brain damage. It could affect our liver, our lungs, causing lung disease. It could result in problems with our memory, attention, and decision making, which can make daily living more difficult. Or it could have a global effect on the body, such as breast development in men and increases in body temperature, which can lead to other health problems. Like I said, the consequence of substance abuse can be far-reaching in the health of an individual. The next consequence of substance abuse disorder that I want to look at today is the effect on behavior. Substance use disorder can lead to multiple behavioral problems, both in short and long term, which can include paranoia, aggressiveness, hallucinations, addiction, impaired judgment, impulsiveness, loss of self-control. It can result in the neglect of your daily responsibilities, Finding time to undo everyday tasks like cooking, cleaning, and taking care of your family responsibilities can become very hard when most of your time and attention is focused on getting and abusing substances. These effects have serious consequences like missed work, punishable offenses, accidents, and the next consequence I want to look at is the effect it has on our finances. Many people do not realize that substance abuse results in a lot of financial strain. The financial consequence of substance abuse can be high. Alcohol and drugs can be very expensive. And when you use this substance on a regular basis, the financial consequence can interfere with your financial obligations in other areas. It could lead to accumulation of debt. It could lead to stealing from others. Worst of all, these aspects of life can continue to be ignored when your addiction takes first priority. The next consequence I want to look at is the effect it has on our social responsibilities. Substance abuse can have an high impact on our social life. As you get deeper into drugs or alcohol, old friends no longer seem important, and your social circle changes to eliminate those who do not share the substance abuse habits with you. Long-term relationships begin to deteriorate, and you will alienate those who truly care for you. As a dependency grows larger and larger, friends and family will drift farther and farther away until even you will no longer put a value on your life. Professional relationship can also be affected as the abuse takes over your projects, it takes over clients, it takes over co-workers. You are no longer focusing on work or your job, but you are more focused on that drive that substance abuse disorder gives to you.